Hello? Are we live?
We are apparently live.
What up?
Welcome back to the Dota Summit 7. I'm LD. I'm joined here by Peter Pandam, Grant, and the great Bulbino, the Bulbasaur.
Hello?
Sam, I heard you lost your wand.
Wait, did you actually?
Whoa. Fuck. I think so. I don't know where it is.
Well, can I get that monster? Sorry.
Isn't that a big no-no in the wizarding world?
But you got your mojo back.
I got my real wand down there, man.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you for that.
I used that joke twice
Who
today,
invited
sorry.
Sam to cast?
I know it wasn't
me.
No, I had to do it.
No,
like,
but Sam, how are you feeling? You just
so why do
won.
you have to cast?
so basically, since I'm vegetarian, I trade. I really like Chipotle. Like, if I could eat Chipotle every day, the rest of my life I would, because it's healthy, you know.
Can.
Yeah.
Well, except for that horrible food poisoning.
That's whatever. I eat the vegetarian bowl, so
outlet.
I traded. If I get Chipotle, I'll cast like one series a day. So I got Chipotle today. I got Chipotle yesterday, I think. So I had to cast.
Are you powering up? Is the Chipotle making you stronger, Sam?
Well, I don't know.
But what does that have to do with losing your wand?
Oh, well, he asked me that.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Well, the wand.
Listen,
I'm done with the wand.
The wand is either lost in Kiev or it's at my house and I forgot. So maybe my dad, if you're watching this, go check in my room. Go check my room if my wand's in there. Just making sure.
Okay.
Let me know it's safe.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll change topics now.
Please do. Please do.
How do you feel about your performance so far at this tournament, Sam? Obviously kind of a rough start, but you guys had a nice bounce-back victory here versus VGJ.
We learned a lot in our secret. I don't want to sound cocky, but I felt we should have won the first game versus them. It
looked like you guys were winning by a lot.
Yeah, the
quite a few
Quap had
points
nothing.
that game.
And then they're Bristol. I mean, they were just getting owned, and we had some falters in the mid game, you know. And
what do you think went wrong in that game? Because I remember when we were talking about it, I think we were casting with Pi and Envy. They felt like you guys were like a little impatient to try and end the game.
It's very weird to run our lineup. Like we have a Puck Veno, and it's like you feel like you have to end the game early. So maybe, but watching the replay, maybe we didn't have to. We won maybe wrong items on some heroes, and maybe it just felt like we thought we had to we felt very rushed in the game. Like we thought we had to win the game. When you have your Veno carry, it's generally you're gonna feel like that. Even in a pub, if your carry picks Veno, you're gonna be like, we need to end this game in 20 minutes. So it is a thing. So we did feel like at some point the Enigma's gonna get too farmed and then we're just gonna lose. So we kind of forced some stuff and it didn't feel so good, and yeah, we lost.
Is there a calm voice in the room for your team when you guys are in those situations? Is there anyone doing the majority of the shot calling as far as how the game should play out? Or?
I mean, if you've seen Dubu, he talks quite a bit.
Yeah.
I also talk quite a bit as well, and Abed is very, very quiet. He's very quiet. That's okay. It's okay to have one of those guys on your team. And Peter, you can ask Peter. Sumel's was very quiet at the start too when he was on joined EG, and then Forv talks occasionally, and Mason is kind of Mason's actually that kind of quiet, calm guy, and then he makes occasional calls in the game, but they're all right. You know what I'm saying? And then he's kind of the guy that helps us. I didn't really play with Mason much before this team, but I grew quite impressed with him. So.
I'd love to talk more about the journey of Mason. I'm sure, Peter, you probably have quite a bit of insight as you scout out to see if he's.
I bet Mason's got a lot more insight than I do.
Do we have a Mason about?
No, he went upstairs.
No,
he doesn't want to.
No, he doesn't want to do it until
Mason's always been a great player. Yeah. I have, for exactly what Sam was saying, a very quiet guy, but occasionally speaks up and says all the right things. So big props to him. I'm super excited I was really excited to hear that he was coming to this tournament, and that I was also coming to the tournament because I haven't seen him since TI4 in Seattle.
Wow.
Yep. And he's a super nice guy when you talk to him. People see him flame in pubs, and then you meet him.
Mason's
one of the nicest guys. He's like Sam, but a lot nicer.
There's two Masons, right? There's the one that posts on NA Dota, and then there's the Mace you meet in person.
Sure.
Yeah. He's just a really funny guy.
He really is.
Even in the room, we're drafting game 1, and something started smelling funky, and then he just busts out.
Why are we talking about
farted?
this again?
I mean, I'm sure,
Sam's on the couch. We have to expect these things.
Sam with the Chipotle,
But he's right, being able to laugh about that.
People don't really realize, we're just humans up here.
Great
even
team
Peter,
building.
TI captain, he's still he just wants to have fun. So all the people.
Somehow I can't really see, Peter and Fear giggling about their farts together. I don't know. That's how you guys did,
Peter definitely would.
Yeah, Peter would. Come on, man.
Yeah, so Sam, what does this event mean for you guys?
I mean, it's like just primarily like it's like the biggest tournament before quals for us. That's the big goal, and it has like decent. And it's good practice. Like honestly, scrims like you don't really learn much from practice. Like you know, it's so much. You learn like you learn so much more like playing tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we played the summit last year for exactly that reason.
Yeah.
And it was so like what a lot of the teams that are here are really expecting to possibly gain a TI invite out of maybe winning the summit. Is that something you guys have completely written off the table?
I'm not sure exactly because we got last place at Kiev, and then we had some communication issues regarding Epicenter, so we actually didn't even sign up for the tournament, which was kind of sad. And so we were only in Summit, and then we like lost the finals to NP. We were like super sad because it was our only land before TI. And then when, you know, magically, I was one night staring up at the sky, and Suns fan came out to me and he's like, "We're gifting you a Summit spot." And then suddenly we got the Summit spot, so that was really happy.
Nice, congratulations.
Yeah. So thank you, Suns fan.
Sounds like a nice night.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah. It was actually LD who gave it to us, but thank you. Thank you.
Wasn't
Thanks,
me.
LD.
Yeah, it might have been. I couldn't tell if it was your face or Suns fan.
It was
a little blurry.
It was beyond
Yeah,
the summits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
I don't have those Suns fan level powers.
I'm sure they're very excited to have you here.
Yeah. Do you guys think you can make a run? Do you feel like you can win the tournament right now? Are you said you're confident. You know, maybe even a little cocky.
I mean, I'll be honest. I was like, winning versus Secret would have won a lot. Like I felt like really confident versus them. And then game 3, Vrogros came out of the pit. Vrogros.
Not with you, man. What's that?
Vrogros is
What?
the Dota 1 name for Pit Lord.
Oh,
And
yeah.
for some reason we picked a Pit
What
Lord.
what was the reaction in the room when that pick happened?
I mean, we're just like, what do we pick here? And then, so, because the day before we were just talking about this Pit Lord here for some reason, you know. I saw S4 like.
You saw the show match?
I saw S4 playing it in a pub.
Yeah.
And then later I like read up the patch notes. You know, maybe he's a good hero. And then I told like 4, maybe why don't you play pub on the hero? And then my friend, like as a Pit Lord spammer, starts spamming me on Steam like this hero might be really strong, blah blah blah. And then suddenly you get like this, you get your mind gets confused. You're like, you get delusional, like maybe this hero is actually good again. And then
Kind
you
of
forgot
like
like, no, come on, man. Okay, even ET, you know. Well, ET is a different reason, but yeah. So Pit Lord was like, maybe this hero's good, and someone like we need an offlaner, and let's Vrogros it up, and Vrogros turned out to be Vrog.
How is it spelled?
Vrog shit.
How is it spelled?
You can't even say it. Why are you trying to say it?
You sound like Envy when he
Let
was
it go.
alien
Just go with
casting
Pit Lord.
yesterday.
Vrogros. Vrogros. You know, it's a meme
Vrogros.
between me and Sahil, because Sahil told me yesterday or day 2 days, don't pick the hero. Like, he just straight up, don't pick the hero.
Mm-hmm.
And
then you
you're
did.
speaking the truth. So you should have listened to Universe, man.
Coach Universe.
No, we're just talking because I was with 4F, and then I'm trying out like in a single player like Underlord. And then Universe comes over and was like, "Hey, what are you guys doing here?" You know, and you were sneaking around, and then we're like, you know, maybe this hero's good. And he just laughed. He's like, it's not. And then I told 4F, and he went to pub with it, and then it was an NA pub though.
That's all it takes. One good pub.
Yeah. So we picked it, and it didn't go so well. And then then you just forget like, you know, the hero was shit 5 months ago. Oh, like, you know, he's still shit. So.
But you
Sometimes
learned,
need a refresher course.
Yeah, you learned a lesson, right? That's good.
Pit Lord is retired.
Yeah, Pit Lord has been retired. Sent into the pit.
Rest in peace.
Maybe he pops up again, you know, and then maybe, yeah. So.
What's his name again?
Vrogros.
Vrogros?
I think so. Vrogros.
What does it mean?
Well,
I don't know. It's his name, dude. It's like
Every name has a meaning.
It's like Akasha, you know, Akasha, Quap,
I know.
Shendelazare.
Stop.
That was pretty good, actually.
What's your favorite Dota 1 hero name, Sam?
Shendelazare is pretty sick.
Chandelazare.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
That's VS, right?
Vengeful, yeah.
I like the, what else? Rattle Trap is pretty cool.
Rattle Trap.
Yeah, something close to my heart.
Yeah.
What else?
Do you feel like Clockwork is your spirit?
I just it's
Dota
fun
hero,
hero. I like
spirit
playing
animal?
the heroes I like the metal heroes. I can like, you know, do some clowny shit.
Bulba's metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Timbersaw.
No, I just like playing the heroes like, you know,
Tinker.
zoom around. You know, like Sand King is a fun hero.
Tinker.
I'm not a huge fan of the big ults. You know, keep that shit away from me. So, I'm sure people saw my Magnus. Well, I'm here. I don't care. You know.
Oh, you're Magnus?
I don't enjoy the hero. I didn't enjoy it 4 years ago. Don't enjoy it now.
Now you're playing support.
Yeah, it's fun. I love support.
Magnus is out of the way.
Yeah, I love support. It's way more fun.
So you prefer? Is that like your preferred position right now? You don't miss playing off lane at all?
After TI6, I wanted to like play support like really badly, and I played on Liquid, and you know, shit happened.
I feel like
I was playing a 5 as well.
You know, I spoke to a very like well-known mid player. I won't mention him, but who it was. But he said like he wants to play 4 right now. Like he just loves that role. He feels like no, it wasn't Jabs. Let's not speculate on who it was. But like the point is,
he's actually playing 4.
There's a lot of players who feel this way right now. But, like the 4 position is kind of like the most fun role. You know, like in the one where you could have the biggest impact.
I feel like 4 is like a great position for someone like you who used to play off lane because it's almost like 3 position without any of the pressure.
Yeah, it's
like
fun.
You have a couple like early game movement things you need to do, but you're pretty much just like running around with boots until you get a blink dagger.
It's actually so fun.
Yeah, and that's just.
And if you make plays, everyone's like,
I can like make calls as well, much like without stress. Like I don't know how, like on making those calls on those heroes like Magnus, it's actually pretty hard.
Have you played a ranged hero yet this tournament?
No, I played Rubik. I played Rubik in the last tournament, not this tournament.
How'd that work out?
Yeah, we won.
Are we going to see the Bulba Skyrath again?
I don't know. We saw. I mean, I think the hero.
We've seen a few Skyrath picks.
I don't know if the hero's that good. Like, do you think
it might just be an NP special.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was special.
Because that was my favorite hero at TI4 to play support. Like Skyrath, I only played literally. My hero pool was 2. I played support like a week before the tournament. I switched, and we lost every game. Where like
Skyrath
I played like
Totem, right?
I played like I was like sitting safe lane pulling. That wasn't my shit, man. No. Screw that. I was like, I want to run around and kill people. So I'm like, the Skyrath is my thing.
Yeah, you want to try and play support like you don't know how to play support.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it works.
It works.
The unexpected is the best strategy.
We've got a great match coming up here, guys. Guaranteed top 2 for the one that wins it. LGD taking on Secret. Do you have any insight into this match?
Me?
Yeah, I'll start with you, Sam.
I think LGD feel... I mean, I think LGD is like... They just look really strong. I feel like...
Did it surprise you how well they were doing? Like, did you expect this out of them coming in?
I saw the calls for like every Chinese tournament. I try and watch the replays or games available, and I saw like they should have won like every qualifiers. Like they got the old start out 2-0 and then they got 3-2'd. You know, the worst feeling in the world. And they got that like twice or some shit, and then they lost like I don't know. They have like super good players. They have like the best Chinese mid player by far. I think.
Maybe God.
Yeah, they have. They have a really good off-lane player right now as well, old 11. They just have like super good players, and their captain is like
dropped the old. He's just back to 11.
And their captain was like an old school player. You remember Yao? Like he's like very experienced player. He's like he reigns from like his like Zhao best friend.
The Yao Magnus from the old LGD. Yeah. Where they just like lose all their lanes. He'd hit 1 RP at like 25 minutes.
So you're a Yao believer?
Yeah, I think that guy's like he was always he's just I heard my Chinese source says he's a really good captain. So
who is your Chinese source?
Can't say.
That is the shadiest.
If I say, I gotta take you on the back, man.
Bulba has Ravens.
I do not want to go there.
Yeah.
Bulba's Raven.
So you think you should have been playing this match though, right? That's what you're saying.
I don't want to say that. That's like sounds really
no way,
bad
man. You guys got crushed by Secret. Like they're way better than you guys right now.
That's
Come
fair.
on, Peter. I mean,
they almost won.
I won't disagree. Like they've played a lot more. They have a lot more experience. Well, they've played like 3 tournaments since they made the new roster.
Yeah.
But I definitely felt we should have won game 1.
They've done really well though. Like they did really well at the group stages, but like kind of they lost to the Peruvian team, right?
Yeah, Brazilians.
Yeah, but
don't get it switched up, man. Come on.
I'm sorry, Brazilians.
Don't hit the Brazilians. Say an apology to the Brazilians.
King RD.
Seriously, dude. Say it right now, dude.
Respect.
You don't want to get that. You don't want to get that tweet again, man.
I'm sorry, South America. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
The sincerity.
Yeah. No, that's good. It's but regardless, I think Secret's had like a couple of like really dominating tournaments, and what we saw from them, was it yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday.
Yeah, and they just destroyed. Like, I don't know. I think they're like probably the best team at this tournament right now. I think VP is also really good, but like.
VP has not been really bringing their A game. It feels like.
I don't know.
Epicenter was a little shaky. This event they said was kind of a holiday for them.
VP's being weird right now. They're kind of up in the air for me.
Too much fun.
But LGD looked really good so far this tournament, so I'm excited to see the match. I gotta think that Secret is still my favorite though. I think that like they were kind of like maybe the dark horse of Epicenter for me, but
they got top 4, right?
I don't know.
They did. They beat IG and then
Secret.
They played EG and they lost.
The format was actually pretty extensive. You had a full round robin group stage, all BO3s, and then the bracket was single limb. So, but Secret had a good showing in the group stage as well. Definitely, I think that was actually the knock on them coming in, right? Because they had a really good Kiev group stage, and then they bombed out.
They've had really good, every group stage.
They've been killing it.
They've had good tournaments, but just like not the best results.
And because if
that makes sense.
They've been doing great group stage, and then they lost to the Brazilian team, then they lost to NP 2-1 next tournament too. They just in the clutch.
Kezu's improved a lot. I would say for this year, he's by far one of the most improved players. I remember.
I heard someone else say that, even over the past couple months, that they felt like Kezu stepped his game up a lot.
He's really good. I feel like he's one of those players. He's not like a.
He's
a more analytical player. Come on, man. He's a very analytical player, though.
And I think it comes down to what Peter is saying. You play that off-lane 4 role because less pressure than the 3 role. But this team, Yapsor and Kezu together, they actually make way more space in the other 3 and 4 role.
All right, gentlemen.
Kezu can play Darkseer though. That's a 1-up on you, right?
We are getting ready.
Remember my Darkseer, dude?
Sam, we'll talk about your Darkseer in just a second. Hold that thought.
The Russians have a meme, you know.
Hold that thought. We've got LGD taking out Secret, guys. It's a best-of-3 showdown here, winner bracket finals. But before we actually get into the draft, let's take a look back at Secret and their wonderful musical career.
Guitars screaming, lightning crashing, hardware shattering. The masters of rock and metal are back. Rockheads and metal maniacs, with this order you receive a 2-CD collection that will tilt you with rage and have you screaming, "Fight me!" Secret and Virtus Pro limited Dark Box collection includes such popular tracks as Another One Buys the Dust by Secret, or Smells Like Team Spirit from Virtus Pro. Order now.
Fantastic stuff.
The Carry On Yapsor, that was a good one, dude. I'm still cackling from that one.
Yeah, you did cackle.
You're
a cackler, Sam. You don't laugh too much.
I am a cackler.
It's not a hearty chuckle.
Carry On Yapsor. That one's really good,
give
man.
him a minute.
That one's so good, man.
Did you enjoy that, Peter? What was your favorite track?
I think it's best I don't comment on the whole thing. I don't know, man. It's just not
Peter's
not my cup of tea.
I'm a fan,
fun.
though.
Fun?
Fun is not your cup of tea.
Fun's, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. A different kind of fun.
Okay.
But, yeah, no, the Yapsor one, I love that one. That one's got me cackling over
How about
here,
you,
too.
Grant? What's
Eye
your
of the
favorite
Tiger
tune?
was the most clever one, I think, so I'll go with that one. It's good. What was the Z-Freak one?
Z-Freak on the Leash?
Z-Freak on the Leash, yeah.
When was the Z-Freak one? It was up there?
Yeah. Z-Freak on a
You're
Leash.
too busy cackling about the other one to even notice it.
I really saw that one.
Shit.
That's one of my favorite songs, too.
Oh, the game started.
Carry on my
Thank
wayward
God.
son.
Do you actually know any of the song besides the chorus?
Carry you on my wayward son. Let me know when something's done.
That sounds right.
I'm rocking out right here. It's
Yeah.
great. Hey, draft.
Ooh, Dota. LGD versus Secret. Game 1. Draft has begun.
Sam, who's the best hero in Dota right now?
Best hero? I don't know. It's really weird.
Who's the first pick? If he's in the pool, you go, okay, first pick.
I think I thought Tree last week. But
he just got nerfed. He got 270 move speed.
Yeah, but he's still so annoying.
270
dude.
move speed.
Did you see the AUI Tree?
What is Ice Frog doing?
Like I was zooming around once you max
AUI,
out Q.
dude. He had the trank. You just gotta get the tranquils and the windlace, and then you're.
Where are you getting those?
I don't know, man. Where does AUI get his farm?
I don't know, man.
Kills the courier.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That's how
yeah,
he
you
does
get a
it.
courier kill.
Root the courier, good.
So
man, Envy's been game.
They're just gonna ban.
Nyx is up there. I think Nyx is. He's just annoying, you know. I feel like you pick Nyx and then suddenly you're afraid
got a
of.
double Batrider ban.
I bet it was a clockwork, $100.
Yeah. Don't draw attention to it.
Yeah,
it's okay.
What?
There we go.
Oh, Bretzelback, even better.
Yeah, I think Nyx is really strong. I mean,
yeah,
depending on
he's
the
a
team's
safe all-around hero that can be put as like a 3 or a 4.
Yeah.
I like that too. That's like a lot of the reason people like Puck too, right?
Yeah.
Multiple positions, versatile hero, and overall just a good hero.
I think
also an invis hero. You know, it's always nice to make those supports by those extra sentries and dust.
Hey, Ben, we gonna have a first phase dazzle from somebody?
I think they're gonna pick Sand King, LGD.
With the first pick?
Yeah.
I don't know, Sam. That seems pretty questionable.
I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling a Crixalis here.
The last 2 teams that played Secret first banned Nyx and Clockwork every time. Why didn't LGD ban Clockwork?
They could definitely pick it. They've been running it.
Yeah, they could clock or Sanking.
Victoria
One of the
ran
two. I think one team will pick the clock, the other team will pick the Sanking.
What's made clock like a first-tier pick? Because there's a long time where he was just totally ignored, and like maybe you'd slot him in towards the end of your draft, but even then, like he kind of felt underwhelming.
Oh, okay.
wow.
I was wrong. But yeah, sit nice.
And then it was just like the clockwork Shadow Fiend kind of cheese, to get the early souls where we saw him. But now people are just picking him all the time.
Now you get your Sanking Dazzle, right?
I think the first was like the clock SF. It was run a while back. I like that strat as well quite a bit. And then, like then suddenly you're like offlane clock, and then this whole support clock started. Because the problem with clock is like when I played offlane, like you can do a lot early game, but then you got that occasional one mishap, then the hero just doesn't scale well. But as a support, it doesn't really matter. So and you're also really strong level 1 with the battery assault. So I think that's both. And then you can just kind of roam around. You can just do random stuff. Like a support clock is eventually going to do what an offlane clock does. That's like why I think. And then the heroes in general, he's like a good initiator, and it's hard to really get on a 4 roll. So.
Yeah, he almost like clock goes in and he almost always just kind of like dies, right? And it's better that be your 4 hero than your 3.
I think Secret opened with this like twice already this tournament. They are the one team that super values Crystal Main. I think Kezu was talking about it. They don't think he got nerfed at all.
We also
EG, we're picking a lot of CM,
but
not in this tournament.
Well, obviously not. Yeah.
I mean, it definitely does feel bad though. Like you can say he didn't get nerfed, but it does not feel good. He's very weak, like level 1. He needs that level 4, I think, to do something, because you can't zone the offlaner at all. Like before, what you could do is you would get 1 bite off, and then you get the second bite. Like you get 2 bites level 1. That nerf hit him the most. Like you can't use 2 bites level 1. You have to get the clarity.
Please be gender appropriate.
Sorry,
it's bothering me.
What did I say?
It's Crystal Maiden.
What did I say?
He.
Oh, sorry, shit.
But I mean, maybe he's talking about the player playing the hero.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I was talking
Sam.
He's talking about
trying
Ryla.
to help you out.
Yeah,
Ryla.
Grant showed you an escape plan, and you did not take it.
Yeah,
I didn't, because I admit it. I was
fumbled
calling
it.
Crystal Maiden the Heat.
Well, true, because Crystal Main, she has 36 base damage at level 1, right?
Yeah.
That's just garbage.
So
Sad.
first phase Queen.
That's like Techie's level damage.
Just really bad. I think it's
half
worse.
the jungle on CM.
Yeah, you have to. And the 140 does make it extremely hard.
That was just
First phase
Queen.
Queen of Pain.
This is new. Nightstar Queen of Pain.
They had this combo in their second game versus VP yesterday, the Nightstalker Quap, and I forgot about Nightstalker actually. This hero is like one of their favorite heroes. LFY, like their practice partner, they ran Nightstalker quite a bit at Epicenter if you saw, and then eventually became a permaban versus them. And I think LGD, they scrim a lot, so I assume that Victoria likes the Nightstalker quite a bit too. He definitely feels very strong, the support Nightstalker, especially with the 3rd spell change. It's like it's really hard to kill him now. It's at nighttime. Yeah,
there was a great clip yesterday of a Nightstalker with like 3 heroes chasing him, just flew over the trees, lived with like 5 HP.
And if you've played it as well, it's really fun to use that spell. Like, have you played it, the Nightstalker yet? Peter, have you played it?
I've played it.
It's fun, right?
I played it.
It's very satisfying.
You feel like Batman.
Yeah.
Wasn't how bad? It was 50 mana cost increase, right, on the flying?
Yeah.
How bad did that hurt him? Not much to LGD, I guess, but it's a decent chunk, right?
I think it's a crazy enough spell that like
you have to.
It's still worth it.
Yeah.
And you just like don't skill W very much in the early game anymore.
Yeah.
And then by the time you have all 3 of your spells, you have some items.
Yeah. I mean, Clarity is just an OP item, so it solves like all these mana nerfs. That's like CM. Like she got nerfed, but you just buy this Clarity and then you can farm while using Clarity, and it's like a broken concept.
And then you get Aura, which is a team Clarity for everyone. It's great.
Yeah, CM Nightstalker is really fun. Play it together.
Yeah, I noticed. I think it was VGJ who played that or something. FY is just running around a Nightstalker and has unlimited mana.
So I want to see what Secret pick mid versus the Queen. Queen's a weird hero. Like Puck's probably the best hero versus him. I think it's like super hard. So I feel Secret might be leaning towards the Puck, but Nightstalker is really, really good versus Puck.
That's silence.
Yeah. And just in general, like Puck can't really do his Puck things. He needs Yules before he can really make a play on the map alone.
What does Sven Drow bans mean?
LGD just loves Sven.
So just a matchup team specific thing?
And then the Dro is just they picked I think Amy's only won with Sven or Dro every game they played. He's won with Sven 3 games, I think. He's won 1 game with Dro, if I recall. I'd have to recheck, but yeah.
That's Mint?
Mint is Amy. Okay, Dragon Knight, so that's what they want versus the Queen. Mr. Davian, Knight Davian.
Sir Knight Davian.
How is that
Davian.
matchup now? Remember, it used to be pretty queen favored.
I think with the shrine removal, I think it's queen favored again.
Yeah.
I think with the shrine, the DK was really fine. Was fine with it, because queen is so harass based, but now it's like there's no shrine, so I feel it's queen favored again. I'm not sure. It's also player dependent.
You also have that CMR.
You see Sumil mid versus some the Dragon Knight's gonna have a rough one. I think maybe he's actually one of the best mid players as well. If you remember TI5, I mean obviously, but he was one of the best mid players in that tournament in terms of laning phase. I felt he was like the only player in the tournament that could really contest Sumil mid in a laning phase. So
yeah, Sumil, or maybe he's definitely super solid.
Oh, there's a dazzle, not first phase.
I've been seeing a lot of this like dual lane mid sort of meta. I guess I was talking to University, so that's kind of where the meta is at right now, and we've seen it a bunch of tournaments, so that is definitely evident. But is like Sand King going to be the 4 position here and try to help out the mid lane, and is Crystal Maiden just going to be in the jungle, and then they're going to have solo off laners and safe laners, or what do you think that Team Secret's kind of planning here?
I think that's what they want to go. I'm not sure what CM does. She can either zone or like try and pull or jungle. She can't really roam, I think. That's like the problem till she gets some levels. Like she can maybe try 1 or 2, but as CM generally you don't really want to roam early, right? You want to get your level 3 or 4.
But if they're doing like a dual lane mid, like Sand King Dragon Knight, or maybe a different hero plus Dragon Knight, and then just throw Sand King in the off lane, Crystal Maiden could show up and turn that turn that into a tri-line and maybe kill the mid, but Quap seems like a tough kill.
I know I'm not Sam, but they did that yesterday, right? They had the Sand King Crystal Maiden, and they just roamed middle twice with Secret.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. They just ran like the smoked up Crystal Maiden Sand King like twice in 10 minutes and just killed middle.
Yeah, they could probably kill Quap with that if if Crystal Maiden gets in range. I don't know, she's so slow.
I think at level 1 they'll definitely try skill Shadow Strike, but
I think it's like 99%.
I think at level 1 they're gonna try.
I think that's what they did last time.
I think it's so all in.
Yeah, that's pretty all in. I mean, with the Dragon Knight, if that was maybe like a Lina, I would,
Yeah, then you have the.
But Dragon Knight, he has to get stun level 1.
It wasn't against Quap, was it, Grant?
No, it wasn't against a Quap. I'm just saying. If he gets Shadow Strike, you somehow get that kill middle level 1. There's your problem. Go.
That's Kizu's hero.
Ooh, LGD busting out the Terror Blade.
That was an instant pick too, right after the Shaker.
Okay, so LGD actually don't care about this Terror Blade when he's versus a lot of AoE, and that's what I noticed the other day as well. They picked Terror Blade into like a lot of AoE and just didn't care.
The team who dealt best with Terror Blade, I think, was LGD Forever Young at Epicenter. They just destroyed it with their Zeus picks. Yeah. But no one else is really running Zeus.
Shaker's definitely one of the best heroes versus Terror Blade, I feel. And so Sand King is also very good. Even CM, like all this magic damage, he's really good versus TB. So
you know who's also good against Terror Blade? Elder Titan.
True.
It is. I'm not denying that. That could have been a good Huskar pick actually instead of the Terror Blade. That would have been interesting. Dazzle Huskar there. That would have actually just owned Secret actually.
All right, so we got 5th picks coming up. LGD still looking for an offlaner most likely, and then Secret looking for their 1 position carry. Matched up against Terror Blade, what kind of options do you have?
It depends what MP plays, because he has a specific hero pool on Secret. I feel.
Yeah.
He doesn't really play like.
Well, probably wants to. I mean, can you go ranged? What kind of ranged hero? I mean,
Razor maybe.
For your 1 position, Razor Dragon Knight course.
I'm not sure, man. I don't know. He plays like Nakes, but Nakes, this is a horrible lifestealer game. It's actually like horrible. He can't do anything in this game.
No.
I'm not sure what else he plays. He doesn't play. He plays like weird heroes. Like he has like the weirdest hero pool. He has like Puppy gives him like Ember safe lane sometimes.
All in. Oh, Venoban. I was gonna say all in Venomancer.
Yeah, that could have been something. I'm not really sure what he's gonna pick. I was thinking maybe Void.
Tough, range carries are just like pretty meh, especially out of the 1 position.
This is also a really bad Void game.
Yeah, there's the Dazzle.
Night Stalker's also very good versus Void.
Sunder can be good.
Yeah. And they have no damage for the Chrono. Dragon Knight Void doesn't sound so good. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really sure what they're gonna pick for MP. LG, they need offlaner, or I've seen Old 11 also play the Night Stalker. Yeah. Most likely this is Old 11's hero.
Could PL? Doesn't Secret kind of like PL?
They do. Actually, I've seen him play PL.
Do they run it without the coddle?
Yeah, they picked it with CM.
Yeah, they CM Aura. It's just like range carries are just not super great out of 1 position, and then PL is I mean, I kind of like LGD's draft a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know what Secret picks here.
I'm feeling bad right now if I'm Secret, man.
Yeah, like I would have loved PL there, but then right into LC.
I actually don't know what they pick.
LGD's on top of it. They're like, you don't want a melee because we have Terrorblade, and you don't want an Illusion Hero because now we have LC.
I feel they're going to pick Razor.
They're lacking team fight, though. They are really definitely lacking team fight. So maybe something that can just like all-in push for Secret is the play.
The problem is like the lane versus Legion. Like that hero's so annoying in lane.
Yeah, CM's definitely not going to help you at all. Yeah. Maybe you try and match up your Shaker there, but
that's why I feel they might need to just pick this Razor, even though it just seems so shit. Razor, I don't know what else they pick here.
All right, so I think we're both in agreement that Secret's pretty outdrafted, right?
Yeah, I feel this is a pretty big outdraft.
Yeah, oh, God.
Maybe 60-40. Just kidding, 70-30.
Damn.
What do you agree?
You haven't seen Last Hero yet. What if it just
don't
blows
know
your
what they
mind
pick,
that you don't
man.
know? What
I
if it's some
actually
crazy pick?
I mean,
I forgot about that hero.
I don't believe Sam's liking
it's okay, but like still, like
yeah, it still looks like a rough Troll game. I'm not sure. Troll is actually the best pick. I'm proud of him. I actually didn't think about that. Troll is the best. He's one of the best heroes versus Legion in lane because you can't man fight him, and he has the second spell. So.
But you guys both love LGD's draft.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is a lot better. I think Terrorblade gets to a point in this game where he's just too farmed.
Don't really have anyone to deal with it unless Troll can get in. That's
I haven't really
seen
many good Troll games, Sam, unless he's with a Magnus.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll see how the early game goes. Secret has like a pretty good early game. Like they could just steamroll the game.
The thing with Secret, they have a lot of stuns. Like it's the QoP. It is kind of a hard QoP game in the mid game. Like
he's got LC to back him up.
Yeah, but still, like she can't really like go alone and do like maybe things. I know this guy. He's like he's one of those mid players that's just gonna go around trying to kill stuff, and he might overextend. And QoP's like the best overextending hero, and he might just get chain stunned. So I feel there is like that Troll pick kind of salvaged it because it makes the lane good for the Versa Legion, and now their lineup, it does feel like they have a way. Like I would actually say 60-40 in favor of LGD now. Originally I was like, if they picked Razor, I think they would have auto lost. So thank God they didn't. Yeah.
All right, you heard it here from Boba himself.
Boba, how many games do you think are decided by draft alone? Do you think there's games like that?
Yeah,
just over from draft. How many do you think? Like 50%?
I feel like a good drafter in the Dota, if he looks at a draft from the outside, I think like 70% of the time he can guess which team will win, based just off like the team name and the draft they have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like 70-80%.
Well, here we go.
Because it's much harder to draft in the moment than we can sit here and talk about this, but in the moment it's much harder.
Yeah. Well, that's why you handle the pressure, and us three can't. It's impressive.
I actually don't. I don't press the buttons anymore, man. I gave that to Dubu.
That's smart.
So I hate pressing.
I heard you're still taking a lot of the credit, though.
Am I?
Yeah.
No. It's like I'm pretty sure it's the same as before. I don't want to press the buttons.
You don't want to be the guy who moves his finger.
I don't want to press the buttons, man. In the end, it's like, yeah. And Dubu's good at pressing buttons, like in the draft. Like he's a good drafter.
Okay.
Like in the end, it's like up to him. In the end, it's up to him. And he's good at deciding that.
Because sometimes nobody says anything.
Yeah,
and then the guy who's pressing the buttons needs to make a decision for everybody.
Yeah, and that's the worst feeling. It actually is the worst feeling.
I think that ward by Victoria.
Sounds like Dubu's not afraid to do it.
He's not. That's why he's better than me at that. Because I am afraid to do that, and he's not.
You're a very analytical guy. You're
I'm
always thinking about counter picks.
Sam's a thinker.
Yeah, I'm actually just thinking like if I pick this hero, they have a million counters, and then maybe Abed's like pick this hero, and I'm like it's gonna be so bad. Yeah. So bad, and I still pick it.
Sometimes you outsmart yourself.
I think it was versus Zotac this happened, and then it was a really bad matchup mid, and I just picked it, and at mid player he's gonna be cocky. He's gonna be I'm fine, and I pick it, and I felt bad. I felt bad after. I'm like I'll take the blame for this one. In the end, it's my fault. So
that's what a good drafter should do.
At the start, I know immediately after the game, I'm like maybe this was I bet you shouldn't have said that, but then like later that night, I'm like it's my fault.
All right, so is Puppy gonna try and help out MP in lane here?
Like it.
Curious what kind of an impact he has with 38 damage.
Oh, it's 38, not 36. That's good.
I mean, you're close.
That's too bad. That's a little bit
salvage.
You just got to read those patch notes, man.
Yeah, my bad. And this is what Secret's been doing they've been dual laning, I think, more than anyone. Everyone's been doing it, but they just started every game.
Oh, he got the deny on the range.
Sam, you know about that.
That
so much
fire.
experience.
Just Craigasm.
That feels good. Yeah, I mean, that definitely DK getting deny on range on versus Queen. Feels good, man.
He's got a Coiling Blade, man.
He's got the Breathe Fire. It's hard to last hit against DK.
I mean, denying range creep is such a big part of the game. Now, people don't realize, even late in the game, that's a ton of experience.
It's all actually just a moral victory for Secret.
Oh, and another one right there.
It's like the Eye of Sauron of question marks.
Sorry. We got Envy lurking behind us.
Yeah.
You want to join us, Jackie? You want to do some casting?
He's eating some fruit with the man.
Okay.
Eat his fruit.
Just trying to watch the game.
Well, yeah,
Respect that.
Victorian just going to duel it out in the jungle here. And I think the Absol's probably going to lose this one.
Night Stalker, he has that 3 HP regen base. It's
one of a bunch of armor.
A ton.
Highest base HP regens in the game.
5 armor.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons NS he has such high regen. It feels good. You never really meet tangos. Hero, it's like Nyx support. Same concept.
Oh, the dirty pull.
Mid one's doing quite well.
Yeah.
11 and 6 already.
Yeah, I thought this matchup would be more co-op, but I guess
Dragon Knight's lane stage is so much better than it used to be.
It gets worse at level 5 and 6 for DK, because then the co-op can kill him quite easily.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, he's going to steal the Invis and the Bounty Rune. It's nice, because he hasn't really been laning at all.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting seeing the mind games between like where they're going.
Yep.
They both have the same job. It's like, who does the job better?
Oh, I think we've got Eternal Envy joining the couch now. I'll be.
My.
Shit.
I guess I'm stepping off here, so enjoy.
Hit a play-by-play, I guess. Peter, you got it? Or?
Yeah, I guess, Envy, you're doing play-by-play. Is that cool?
Not on yet.
Play-by-play?
Grimes doing it? Yeah, I got it.
Shit, maybe he's getting owned, dude.
He is, but the App Store's still in Viz, and they can't really kill him. Just stun in, do a ton of damage. Can they? Doesn't look like. I already used Flame Breath.
Oh.
So it's a really good kill.
So Jackie, being an ex-mid player, what do you feel about this matchup mid, co-op versus DK?
The first 2 levels, the Queen should go even or win slightly. But then if you go even in the first few waves, then you should start losing. So they just dual mid. So it went even, and then eventually the Giant Knight starts winning. Once he gets level 2 in armor, he just tanks all your hits. He poison, he doesn't give a shit. You can't deny him because he has like 15 more damage and you have Coiling Blade. And you can't hit him, and he can deny with Fire Breath.
Yep.
Yeah. So it gets really obnoxious.
Semi saw that. He has 5 range creep denies. 5 is 8 range creep.
Really?
It's amazing, yeah.
How do you know?
Because I've been watching. I watch the game when I cast.
I mean, so am I. You're just factoring in this. I'm proud of you.
A factor. You got to min max. That's what Dota's all about now.
That makes sense, though. Like, hearing it explained, I guess it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it does.
Dragon Knight's pretty favored, especially like right about now.
You just can't hit him.
Yeah, you do no damage. He regens everything you do.
Oh, looks like we have a gank coming in bottom, actually, on Victorian. He should fall here, moving, but Puppy picks it up. He's found level 3. We haven't watched him all game. He's just been in the jungle.
He's very high level.
There's the one thing Secret does very well with their Crystal Man. They always dual roam at one point. That's what Newbie does too, and they always hit these ganks.
Yep, so it's looking good. DK 29-10 against Quap's 13-5. And we see, like you said, just tanking with 2 in armor even. Saving a point right now.
Now it's nighttime, so this is when Gray's hero becomes, you know, a hero. Because he got really nerfed in the daytime. That sloth change hurts him a lot.
The problem is like with the Queen losing the lane this hard, the Dragon Knight's gonna hit 6, and the Night Stalker is gonna have 1 less lane to gank. He can't really kill this Dragon Knight, I think. And his Dragon Knight's gonna start beating on his tower when he hits level 6.
Oh, this feels bad.
I'm not sure what like kind of plan they need to have in order to kill this Dragon Knight before he takes your tower.
LGD has really weak gank, like really like to go do stuff. Like it's kind of just like LC farming a blink, or maybe Night Stalker finding someone too far out of position.
Yeah. I mean, he's nighttime, right? So he needs to do something, but I'm not sure how to formulate this, because the Terrorblade can't really join up. The Legion can join up, but he doesn't do enough damage.
I guess this is kind of the idea right here. Just go for the tier 1 tower and maybe force rotations from Secret that bring heroes to Terrorblade.
Yeah,
this is good.
That's good.
That's what we're going to try to do. Victoria's going to dive him in now. Kezu's going to try to hide in the trees.
That Terrorblade cosmetic is pretty scary.
And this Dragon Knight doesn't really want to TP her, like the other mids, like Puck or Queen.
They're going to have a hard time taking this tower. Looks like it is going to be defended. Purple's rotating up top on the Maiden. Yapzor's here as well.
The catapult is here now.
Yeah.
But is meta ending? Can we check? That's how much left.
Should have half life. Alright, that's
a little less.
Okay,
so they're going to try to take this tower right now, but
definitely not taking
they're going to get defended. Yeah.
Nice
they have the ward on them. Sorry.
Oh, you got it, dude.
Pardon me, Peter.
You're on top of it, man. Play by play.
Welcome. Your turn, Peter.
Troll going on the Legion there. Got away.
It's nice.
Old 11 has a lot of assets though. 25 compared to Kezu.
11-0, yeah. But he's getting levels, right?
Yeah.
As an Earthshaker, it's... I mean, you want Blink, but levels
Shaker's
are better.
way weaker, right? In lane.
Yeah. The...
Also the... Sorry to interrupt you, but the LCA also has like almost a 1v1.
Yeah.
Dazzle's not really been roaming. He's just been doing pulls and zoning.
Envy, when you saw this draft, who do you think won the draft?
I wasn't very sure. I thought Secret had a very good game going for them if they do well on their Blink Dagger heroes. I can see them winning this game easily. But I wasn't sure whether LG is going to destroy them in the first night, but it doesn't seem like they are, so.
Oh, and here we go. They actually have a gank coming on them, but they turn it around. Are they going to be able to bring down Victoria? It looks like it. And look at, they're trying to take this DK. He takes absolutely 0 damage.
Yeah, he's got a wand ready too.
Yeah.
He's having a great time. Yeah, he had a regen. It unfortunately popped, though. And now they're just going to try to push down middle with the Dragon Knight ultimate.
Cop doesn't even have a bottle yet.
I'm pretty surprised they first to the Queen and didn't ban the Dragon Knights.
Yeah.
Especially if their plan doesn't involve enough magic damage to kill them, because they have a lot of physical damage. And they have to expect the Dragon Knight coming into play.
I think they just didn't expect them to pick DK.
Mid one plays Dragon Knight though, right? Well, Claire, obviously. He's played it before, like, it should be in his matches.
Is he went just naked Midas last time, right, after Boots? Is he going to do that again here, or do you think he's going to go... I mean, he would have got treads by now if he wanted it.
Yeah, I think he's going to go Midas again.
Nice, yeah. I mean, he knows he's winning this lane pretty hard.
Yeah, and he's CM Aura, he's just going to keep fire breathing.
Yeah, bottom lane, though, the Legion Commander is getting some just hits level 6. Might see if he go. I mean, it's an obvious gank right now. We'll see if he still goes for it.
Same net worth as the Troll. Because it's like the nice stalker pressure.
The problem right now is like Secret supports are dirt poor. Or sorry, LGD's supports are dirt poor. And the CM is like super farmed. He actually has close to this amount of network that Quap has, or it's like, I guess Quap's bringing his bottle. But he's very farmed on the CM.
Yep. I know. We thought the DK was unkillable. He has a bottled haste rune, so if he wants to rotate, get a gank, or just save it and keep pushing middle.
Yeah, I don't think he really needs to rotate. He's just going to sit here and get the tower.
Does have Midas queued up now.
I feel like a noob. I like looking at the drafts
yeah,
at the beginning. I was like, I kind of think LGD has this going for them, but then they just really have no team fight. I'm worried about this Dragon Knight being this farmed, just gonna walk down lanes. I don't know what LGD does to stop him.
I thought the mid matchup would be a lot more Quap favored, but thanks to Andy here.
I just think of like Dota, it's very hard to, even if you're like a pro player, it's so hard to understand exactly how the drafts will go.
Yeah.
Unless you played it yourself, like the similar drafts.
Yes.
Nope.
We'll see. We'll see.
Here we go. The first
This haste run. They
dual
need to run.
Yep. Need to back up. You know, Dazzle probably ready to TP. Are they just gonna give up this tower? He has to know something's going on. They're looking. Force him to blink, and that is a free tower now.
I'm not sure about mid one going
Holy
Midas.
shit, he took your tower and he has a Midas. It feels freaking bad, man.
Mid lane is not
So
going well, guys.
Uh-oh.
Do you go Midas in this situation, or you just go treads and?
I think Midas is extremely good in this situation. I don't know. I actually used to do this when I spammed Dragon Knights, but I don't know. That was back then though. It was a difference. It's like I forgot the patch.
I don't like this Dazzler hero, man. He feels so useless. Like every game that I watch him, he's just like such a burden.
Because this Dragon Knight, like once he gets his level 18, like his talents are just so ridiculous. Like he gets his 120 GPM, he gets all like this level 18 whatever. He gets 40 damage and 10 strength or dirty attack speed. It's so nice. So that's why he goes Midas.
So here we go. They're gonna get the axes and the stun. Will he get a bash? Gonna try to get that speed. No bash, meaning he will get away.
Yeah.
And the shrine's up. Probably gonna pop it. No, it's not. You're going back.
Shaker's going in on Dazzle up top. Catch it. Oh. Good try, man. Good try.
Peter, you have some good eyesight.
Oh,
Yeah, you do actually. How do you see that? So tiny.
Yeah, I like to watch the game while I cast.
Yeah, that's smart.
You guys both
Smart.
use the same.
It's got something else.
Grant and I are professionals.
So what do you want to do as a Dragon Knight now? I mean, the tier 1's down. Do you stay there? Because, I mean, they're not going to kill you and you farm? Or what do you do?
He's
so
just
far up.
going to farm.
Just going to farm? All right.
He has a Midas.
He doesn't care about anything.
They definitely scale better than LGD.
Yeah.
They have like their offlaner, like the Shaker hero is like super strong.
I still feel like all the towers are free for him though.
Yeah, they're just gonna get the tier 1s.
Like
with
his next
ult,
ult, he just
maybe.
goes top. Yeah.
Yeah, especially it's daytime.
Because like you said, LGD's one thing is, I mean, they don't have that great a team fight. Can't really find into an Earthshaker.
They just
Dragon
don't
Knight.
have any damage to kill the Dragon. He has a Midas, so you can't kill him.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Shaker has Blink already, right?
10
Almost.
strength now.
At what point can they fight? Terrorblade needs like Manta, right? Manta Dragonlance. Maybe he has enough damage to kill people.
I mean, they can fight now. They just can't start the fight like.
This is a good smoke.
Ooh, they see him smoking.
This is a really good
Coming
smoke.
out. Will they catch MP? Blinks forward. He tries to block him. Nice phase boots out of the way. Are we going to see a stun? No. That's
Holy
rough.
shit.
This is a
MP
little
God.
depressing.
That was really
Look
It's
at
like
that.
the game 3 of Secret.
It's hard to watch, man.
PC.
Come on, man. Don't bring that up. We had Vargros. They have Legion. I would take Legion any day.
Not that day.
You guys did.
Yeah, we did.
Well,
Legion was banned.
Tier 1 drops to the Radiant, and now Dire's going to take the bottom tier 1.
I just looked at Victoria's farm, and I just see no urn. I see no phase boots. It doesn't feel good playing Night Stalker like this, honestly. Like you need to do something in the first night. That's the only problem with the hero. You need support.
Look at this.
It's not like a
Just going
Sand
for
King.
another tower.
This doesn't carry. He's just stacking the poison on it.
pretty
Maybe
depre-
one more. Oh, they're going for 11. Nice stun. Doesn't block him in.
Oh.
They're going for, I mean, he should be going down here, but here comes the
Very
TP in from the
extended.
Dazzle. They have a Grave. Yapsor's just going to ulti him. Oh, nice root in the backside. Doesn't get the Grave. Wow. Here we go. Maybe's in. Going to try to bring down
Look how much
Kezu.
damage they have for these fights.
Actually, I had nothing.
Just
This
TPing
actually
out.
feels like our game versus Secret.
Yeah,
It
it's
felt
like
the
pretty
same.
familiar, man.
It actually is. We couldn't kill anyone.
How did you feel?
I mean, I felt so bad. I'm literally, for 40 minutes, I just stomped people. That's all I did.
Well, here,
ET.
He was the Titan.
I was tight.
oh, out of time, yeah.
That was nice. The Dazzle tried TP and almost got Grave off a puppy on the back. Just rooted him in place. Do you like that freezing someone is considered a root? How does that make sense, Sam?
I mean, I think it made the hero a hero, and he needed that.
Yeah, but how can an ice root someone?
Well, I mean,
Well, for a
Slow.
long time, CM was a really bad hero because Root really didn't have any effect on the game.
Yeah.
And now, like, they've buffed the idea of Root, and so CM actually does things.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I miss CM.
Well, she's back.
Played Dota for like 3 years, and CM was a garbage hero forever.
They need to nerf the cooldown on that second spell though. That cooldown's way too small.
9 cents, level 1.
At level 6, level 4 of that spell is like insanely broken.
Or they got Knights and Legion Commander Dagger now.
Oh, but the smoke gank right. When that happens, can they get a pick
Ooh,
off?
they got no wards. No. At least currently, they're running to darkness right now.
Yeah, they have to be careful. They are running uphill
And
against
LGD
darks.
is like in decent position. At least they're together. They're not.
They're scheming right now.
They're just gonna take that top tower Dragon Knight up there already,
They
or
got
try.
smoke, they got blink on LC. Might be go time.
If they weave themselves, I think they actually can take this fight.
Oh, they no. He didn't break smoke. Just an illusion. Now smoke's coming. Will they be able to take the top tower? Old 11's looking. Overall odds comes.
Oh,
Nice
he
stun
got
by
silenced. He's
Yapsor.
gonna die.
That was not good.
Fine. Kezu goes down to the duel. Mid one's over here now with his Midas and all. Did he get poisoned? Did he get slowed? We see him try to take him. They're doing enough damage, but not quick
reflection.
enough. Nice stun. Heal comes up. Will NP go down? There's a grave in the back from Yao.
They have
Just
no
dancing.
disable, so Secret's just gotta chill.
Oh,
Clipped him.
clipped him barely. Can he bring Yapsor down?
Go.
He's going
He's
down.
dead. That's an amazing fight by the LGD.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Very clutch
mean-
vision usage of the Night Stalker. They got the silence off. And the Earthshaker, and the Earthshaker blinked in and tried echoing.
Does Yapsor have blink yet? I didn't see. No?
I don't believe Yapsor does.
Oh,
no.
okay, it's showing that.
Just Kezu.
Okay. I mean, Kezu was a bit too hasty there on his jump. It's like the thing when you're initiating. Sometimes you should need to be a bit more patient.
They just
Especially
had to back
nighttime.
off when the darkness was popped.
To be fair, he was very close.
Yeah, he was.
He almost made a play through darkness, which is pretty impressive.
Well, we're talking about there's not really much damage, and that was a super long fight for 2 kills, but...
I mean, that's a good way of what Peter said earlier about Dazzle. The hero just doesn't do damage.
Oh, that's an admin pause. That's rough.
That's
Come
Blaze,
on, man.
Welcome to memedom.
Please. Who was the guy in the last tournament? Merlini, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Merlin just paused it. Yeah, need to take that power away from us. We're just here to cast, not here to pause.
But yeah, so talking about Dazzle, like, it doesn't feel good in these kind of games to play Dazzle. Your hero actually does nothing. You can only camp people.
Sam, you don't even play Dazzle.
I mean, I used to. I played it like 1 or twice. I hated the hero. It's boring as hell.
If your captain says, should we pick Dazzle here, and it's you playing it, would you say no?
Yes.
All right.
Your hero's even more fun to play?
Yes.
Ogre Magi.
Ogre is definitely more fun than Dazzle.
Wow.
You disagree?
It depends how long the game goes.
You're going to move around the map more as an Ogre, I guess. That's fun.
But imagine playing Ogre for NP.
I mean,
that'd be rough, man. These games go so long, you're just casting Bloodlust for eternity.
Our games don't even go that long.
And NP loves
Did you see your game today, man?
Yeah, that's one game.
NP loves the Dazzle, though. Jackie, you guys used to love the hero quite a bit. But it was the combo, the Dazzle.
You're giving away that Roshan during nighttime when they have illusions, like terrible illusions and Night Stalker vision. That's gonna cost them a lot.
And we see mid one.
Because now, like, even if they pop darkness, the guy with the Aegis is gonna run into the darkness and find you, and you can't punish that unless you like wrap around and stuff. It's actually so hard to outmaneuver the Aegis.
It is daytime now, so Legion still wants to get some blink duels somewhere, but it looks like he doesn't really know where to go right now. There's not much to gank on the map.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty tough for them to find a hero alone. I think Secret's probably going to use the Aegis and group up and take the rest of LGD's towers.
Maybe YapzOr just farm his blink here.
Maybe, I mean, do they want to wait for that? They only have 5 minutes on Aegis.
No, he's already moved. He's Sandstorm. He just started moving.
I don't think he needs to be there. I think the other 4 should go. He should just get his blink. It's not like Dire can fight at all.
Puppey and drums, wand, tranquils.
Oh, they're going
good.
Yeah, this is good. Good play by Secret here.
They smoke and go for a solo kill somewhere else, the two of them?
No, I think YapzOr is going to AR his FK farm his dagger, not do anything. Because like right now it feels really good being Secret, because you know your DK is actually just not going to die, and your troll has Aegis.
Yeah, because look at bottom, they're just 2-man pushing with Orange sitting behind him now. They can't do anything.
This is like VP's old strat, the troll DK. They picked it quite a bit in like the online games they played after Kiev. I saw a few games where they're behind like 10k and then just get that one fight and they just go take all racks. The troll ult with the DK ult.
And they knew they just take that tower. All of Dire was topside by the tier 1 Radiant tower, and now they're just running back.
This DK is so farm, man. Holy shit. Holy shit.
He's going. He has a BKB and 1 gold. He has it.
I'm surprised he's buying BKB actually.
I think it's fine, right?
You think he should just go what?
No,
Sanjin Yasha, just damage?
I mean, he can go.
I think he should go Karaz or something. Like he should. I mean, he can kill a lot of items, but I'm just surprised he's going BKB. It's only for like the Night Stalker silence or something.
Yeah.
The co-op damage, the Shadow Strike.
What would you like to see? Shadow Blade or something?
I think he should. No, I think they have enough pickoff. I think he just needs armor items so he can help his team against the weave and stuff. Because he's against all physical.
They find one, yeah.
No,
So it's done 11.
He doesn't really need more damage, right? He already has a lot. I think he can even go Lotus Orb.
He has an armlet too, right?
Yeah.
Armor
minus treads, BKB.
Did you buy Lotus Orb, Jackie?
I would go Assault Karaz this game.
There we see it is 4-2, 19 minutes. Both teams playing methodically here.
This Queen still no Orchid at 20 minutes in. He has so many last hits, but doesn't have an Orchid yet.
Is there any kills? Probably
no,
not.
he has 0 kills. 131 last hits. No Orchid. Feels bad.
Alright, last tower going down.
Ooh, Midas up on Dragonite, gets it used immediately. It's like to see.
They're gonna beat the high ground here, I think.
Oh, 1 creep stays living, that's all they need.
Let's get the troll ult on.
And they already used Glyph for that bottom tier 2 we
Cut
saw.
that wave, Queen. Get that next wave.
Blink's
Mid
tower.
lane.
Gracious.
Take the wave.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Back.
There we go, there we go. They're getting some tier 2 action.
Oh, so they cancelled.
Yeah, they got scared. They saw mid one, got a little bit picked off there.
Yeah, he's highly weaved. But I think he's 1-man weave. Like I don't think anyone else is.
Looks like YapzOr is. That's just those two. No, now they're going back in. Victoria will get blown up there. Alive in 25. Are they just gonna? I mean, Dragonite ulti's about to go down.
Yeah, no.
They don't continue pushing.
I mean, they
could.
They could force. I think it'd probably be a mistake.
Yeah, I guess with Troll, I mean, you don't really need DK, but...
Yeah, but then you're all of a sudden you're in a fight where Dragon Knight's just walking around in melee form.
Just have a good time.
It doesn't feel good playing Night Stalker this game. There's some push strat. You can see them just hitting your buildings. That's what Darkness does.
Yeah, right. You thrive on like creating chaos, and when you know they're just 5-manning,
Yeah,
like, what do you do?
they're sitting there, and you use your third spell.
Once that Terrorblade gets that BKB, he should be able to fight. Hopefully he has it before Roshan is up. So that's gonna be in like 6 minutes. So he actually needs to, like 5 minutes probably, he needs to keep up his farm. It's like 600 GPM or something.
Looks like that's what they're doing. They're rotating everyone behind the Terrorblade, trying to go for a smoke gank. They're going to run into a lot of people.
He has no Aegis.
Who's going to go? Oh, they get the duel on the back on a Dragon Knight. They're definitely not going to do damage for this, but they're going to hold him in place. Yapsor comes in with a big ultimate. They bring down 11. Dazzle has to grave himself. Nice ulti from the Quap, but Kezu on the back's trying to take him down. He gets orchided though. Yao's running away. Mid one gets a killing spree.
Look at
Still has BKB.
Terrorblade trying to kill Dragon Knight.
Oh, and I think, yeah, BKB just goes off. Are they able to bring down the Quap? Blinks away barely on the backside. Grave. We've seen some Grave Sunder crazy plays before. He has it. They have to be careful. He gets it off, but it's not much. And Yapsor actually ended up killing the Quap, too.
Okay.
It's a solid fight for him.
Feels bad being wrong.
Now Yao will get killed by mid one. And he just buys a Blink Dagger at the side shop.
That was a team wipe.
It was a team wipe, and they only lost Troll.
The Dragon Knight duel did not go as planned.
Do you think he wanted to duel the Dragon Knight, or do you think he just kind of wanted to duel anyone?
He definitely wanted to duel the Dragon Knight.
Okay.
Well, not that he... I mean, he may have preferred a different target, but
yeah,
he saw a lot of targets, and he chose the Dragon Knight.
It doesn't feel good.
I don't think he was planning. He wasn't like planning who to duel, and then they just ran up a hill, and they're like panicking, and then he just dueled whoever was closest. I think that's what happened to him.
Like, I almost liked it because it was like a disable for Dragon Knight, who's a huge problem, but... Yeah, it didn't really have the desired effect, and then Dazzle kind of got baited in by the duel because he was like, oh, I'll shallow grave the LC at the end, and then just dies to Epicenter.
Oh man, this Dragon Knight is 4,000 net worth ahead of everyone else.
He might double his opposing mid player's net worth.
I really like the bans that Secret did in the first phase of this game. They banned the AA from LGD, because if you replace AA in their draft, this Dazzle, it just looks so much better. Like this Dragon Knight's killable.
He went 25 damage on Terrorblade. Wow.
25 HP.
That's a 200 HP talent, man. That's actually my first time seeing
I mean,
this.
they probably need more damage, man.
Aggressive player.
Doesn't help you farm better?
They are desperate for damage.
No, I mean, I guess.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they want to play the Rat right now, and just.
I don't know. I don't think it works in Illusion.
Is it 25 damage white damage or green damage?
I thought talents worked on illusions.
Well, Impurity killed Victoria. Oh my goodness, 11 gets. I mean, he's just not even there anymore.
That's why I was saying, like, for me, Secret just looks like the best team at this tournament by far. Like, they've just been murdering their opponents.
Sorry. Come on, we didn't get murdered, dude. We got murdered the third game.
Yeah.
You put up a good fight.
Yeah, we put up
yeah, you guys put up a good fight, and then
when it mattered, it got murdered.
In the final quarter, the final half, they just booted you aside. Put you in the trash can.
Yep.
Well, here we go. They're going for the uphill push. Not even going. I think Roche is up. They don't even care, though. They're just running in. This tower will drop. Probably racks as well. Depends. If they just want to back out here, they can. Blink forward. Go for Victoria.
No,
they're just out.
It's DKO. They can just hit the racks.
If they have all three shines up around, use one of them. And melee racks. Getting it gone. He wants to pop a reflection, but he can't even get that off without putting himself in danger. It's melee racks. They put a lot of damage
playing
on.
so confidently.
Yeah. Was Enigma banned this game for LGD?
Yes, I believe in the second phase.
Enigma would have been a better pick than this Legion. Back. It's very good versus DK.
I wanted to ask you, Jackie. Do you guys look at the summit as... Oh, never mind. We're going to fight. Forget that.
Out to... Oh, Dusk gets popped by Victoria. Mid one. Get a try. Already using Dragon Form. They move forward. Oh, Kezu gets a nice dunk. Just one in the front already.
Oh, that's good Sunder. Yeah,
Grave comes up. They're trying to do Sunder happens. Kezu, no HP. I don't think it matters. Let's get a box. 1v1 MP versus Mint. On the backside. Nice double stun Yapsor. That is... He blinks in. Doesn't have blink up for one. A bash. Doesn't quite get it. Oh, he's trying to bait out the ult.
Got
Just
the
gets
courier.
the courier. It's worth it.
GG's.
And there it is. Yapso's solo ult. He's still running away.
That Legion walked up to the top near the camp and dueled the Dragon Knight and just lost the duel straight up, like 100-0.
Just got bodied. Well, I know before the game, I think we all thought LGD's draft's better, just execution.
Yeah, I said secrets.
No, absolutely
no,
not.
No, thinking back and just seeing what, like, I thought the mid matchup would be too Quap favored, but hearing Jackie's explanation, I could see it. Because if that mid matchup, the Quap snowball, this game could have been different. But he didn't, and the DK just was way too fat.
All right, well, back to the question I was trying to ask, Jackie. Do you guys look at this event as like a potential TI invite possibility thing for you if you do well?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure everyone looks at it like that.
Even
in
DC?
this tournament, except VP.
Sam seems pretty convinced that DC's headed to the qualifiers.
I mean, I'm not sure if we win it.
If you get first place, you'll.
Yeah, we don't know about Valve, like how they think, right?
I mean, there hasn't been a single team that's won a major LAN before TI and not been invited in history, so I don't see why not. And Valve, like, there's this like big Reddit debate on like them invited six teams because of last year. But the only reason to why last year they invited 6 teams is because Secret and EG had a big shuffle, and we both sucked ass. And then a bunch of other shit happened, and there was no LANs because it was like Milla Major, and then instantly the next season, the next TI. True. So they didn't have time to like figure things out. But now that they have like 5 LANs or 6 LANs, each LAN is like a TI qualifier. Now that they have all these LANs.
Don't they always say they like more qualifiers than invites?
Even the.
I don't think they'd say anything.
Even the tournament going on in China right now.
Yeah, that one counts too, right? They have Newbie, they have Thunderbirds, they have TNC, VG, and Mosports.
Yeah.
So, like, it's probably worse than this tournament overall, like, on average.
Yeah.
But still, everything matters. Like, if Thunderbirds gets first place, they're probably gonna get invited too, right? And the number of invites they do is gonna be based on who they think deserves to be invited. That's what I think, at least.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
A little more incentive, a little more on the line here at the summit.
Yeah, it is. Get there. Well, I guess that is going to round up game number 1. Secret, extremely convincing.
Any final comments from you two guys? Are you going to stick around, do the next game?
Yeah, I remember I have to.
So. What?
I have no idea.
Probably you can if you want. You don't have to.
I have to.
Yeah, you have to.
You
absolutely.
Have to?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a whole thing. He got food, and he's required to.
Vegetarian?
Yeah. Chipotle.
Feels bad now.
No, it feels good, man. I love my vegetarian food.
Well, that's good. Thanks again. Game 2 is going to come up here in about 5-10 minutes. Who knows? Less, more, maybe. We don't know. Just keep tuning in.
We'll be back in like 5 or 6.
It's pretty hot.